Hey YouTube, Aloy versus here. I'm sitting here trying to calm down because I am absolutely blown away by Forbidden West. It's one thing to imagine, it's one thing to dream about it, it's one thing to say, I want this in the game, but to see what they actually put together um, is mind blowing. I can't stress how impressed I am with this game, and I haven't even played it yet. Uh, I know a lot of people were talking about the release date, and they actually put on Twitter that they're still on track for a later half of 2021 release date. So I'm confident that they're going to stick by that because what they have here is absolutely amazing. Um, I don't know if I can actually put the trailer or put the gameplay on the screen. It might get copyright stricken. So that's why you're just looking at the regular uh, YouTube homepage or my channel page. Um, and I wish I'd done a live stream of it, but I think this is actually better because now I can. I've thought about what I want to say, and I've thought about the gameplay and how it's just blown me away. So I've got the footage on my smartphone, so I'm going to be bouncing back from looking at that and talking to the to the screen. So for starters, the game is beautiful. There's I don't know how they made the game even more beautiful than Zero Dawn was, but I mean, just everything looks just amazing. The colors, the environments, just the scale of it, the draw distance. It's I can't even find enough words to feel how excited I am about how gorgeous this game looks. Then you have the mechanics of how Aloy moves, and it's very Aloy like. There's a lot of the same running animations, crouch, roll. And at first, I was a little disappointed by that, but then as the trailer went on and more things started to pop up, like the grappling hook and the little shield parachute, which I'll get to in a second. It just complements the Zero Dawn aspect of it. It's still saying this is still Aloy from Zero Dawn, but hey, here's some new stuff that is just downright incredible. So let me see what else is on the trailer. Um, right, you have these new like Velociraptor machines, which look amazing. They they still have that classic machine feel to them, while also looking completely new and just crazy cool. And they're huge too. Um, and it's awesome that you can ride. I can't remember the name of them. It's probably a simple name, um, but uh, yeah, riding the mounts in the first game was fun. But it would have been cool to ride a Sawtooth or a Ravager or something. And the fact that you can ride these guys, and something that you can actually bring in a combat that's a little bit more fearsome than just a bull or a goat or a ram. Sorry, a ram. Um, is just another step up for them for Forbidden West. Um, so I'm just cycling ahead again. This game looks gorgeous, and the fact that there's going to be different biomes, and this is more the um, that little smoke grenade or whatever that was that you used was just so cool. Um, it allows you to again just this improving upon the combat and adding something that's very different. Um, and of course, for the gameplay, it was necessary for her to start moving and show a little bit of the verticality. Um, so right, the I'm just bouncing from topic to topic, so just hang with me there. Um, the way that she moves is very Aloy like, and it's very familiar, which is I'm realizing now is a very very good thing. Um, So yeah, the climbing mechanics are the same, and she's about to pull out this grappling hook, and I almost passed out when she did that. I wasn't expecting that at all. Um, that is such, and then the swan dive into the water. Oh man, like those are two elements that they um, put together perfectly. And I wasn't expecting the grappling hook. I wasn't expecting the underwater sequence. And I'm a little wary of underwater areas and levels, but the fact that this is just so gorgeous and there's hints of secrets, of the little climbing routes underwater, and there's snap maw. You can finally actually see a snap maw underwater. And there actually was a very small mechanic in Zero Dawn where you could swim just under the surface, but it's nothing like this. Um, so yeah, this game is just gorgeous. I mean, I I'm speechless about how beautiful it is, and I mean that water looks as realistic. It damn near looks like real water. So let me skip ahead. Um, Now the trimmer tusk wasn't as big as I expected, but still seeing it in front of you, like I think the scale of the in the original trailer kind of made it seem larger, but this thing is still pretty freaking big, um, and uh, I just can't wait to take it on, because it almost looks maybe as tall or almost as tall as a Thunderjaw, and seeing the scale of a Thunderjaw still surprises me at how just tall it is. And I think they took that another level with introducing this trimmer tusk and then having bandits on its back. So, skipping ahead even more. Oh, of course, the human combat. I think that was one of the biggest criticisms of Zero Dawn was the fact that the human combat kind of paled in my opinion, actually sort of. I mean, it actually did. Um, but um, they did an outstanding job of making it uh, equally fun. It looks like just crazy fun to play. The spear movements, the attacks, it's all sharper, it's all crisper. And then the fact that the enemies are wearing armor that flickers when you hit it with an arrow is just a brilliant way to almost equalize it with machine combat, um, and kind of bring those two playstyles together. And then that animation where she brings out that shock uh, canister or whatever, and then that was, I think it looked like her focus had highlighted a weak spot on this giant band and the giant bandit with the hammer. So then when she vaulted off of it, she hit it perfectly, which I think is an awesome mechanic. Vaulting off, I'm assuming larger human enemies, but hitting concentration in midair and landing that kill shot is something that I can't wait to see for myself in the game. Um, so again, beautiful environments. Just, um, I mean, this is the an outstanding show of power from the PS5. Um, and again, the grappling hook features just, I mean, man, the fact that they expanded the movements to traversal so much also complements her play style or her movements, period. Because she's a very, and of course, that shield weaver, shield armor, whatever parachute, that was, again, they put so many cool things into the game that just felt right. That just feels like it's a evolution for the traversal and the movements. So yeah, she overrides the I can't remember what this thing is called, the Velociraptor machine, um, and this thing is massive. Yeah, it really is huge. Yeah, and just the way it moves is brilliant. It's got that sort of movement of actual. I mean, you know what I mean. I hope. Um, so yeah, the battle against the Trimmer Tusk. This was um, I I mean, of course, the highlight of the trailer. One of the many highlights of the trailer. And then, oh wait a minute, let me pause it. There's a name for the spear that she throws. It's called the Osaram Forge Blast Spike Thrower, and the type she's using is the basic explosive javelin. Um, I I'd always wanted a spear-like weapon. Like, of course, she has her spear, but to be able to throw javelins, I I mean, again, they it just feels right. It feels natural that, of course, she would have a spear or a javelin, um, and of course, there's going to be different variants of it. Um, but man, just to have another projectile weapon that makes sense in the universe is outstanding. Yeah, and the Trimmer chest is huge. Again, that just not as huge as I thought it would be. But I still am just taken aback at how cool it looks. It's got the bandit sort of backpack and um, fortress style going on, but it's also got, of course, the machine roots, and then the colors. The attacks are, um, yeah, the attacks are just the attack. I don't, I mean, jeez, I'm speechless when it comes to this machine. Um, and again, it has these machines have such incredible movement. Zero Dawn, of course, had great movement. The machines moved and reacted in a way, but for this for Forbidden West, they definitely kicked up the physics engine. You can almost see individual movements. Their individual parts of the machine actually move. Okay, and that's a phone call I didn't expect. Uh, okay, um, I don't, and that was beautiful. The part where she's climbing up the wall and she hits the grappling hook, climbs up, and then jumps up, hits it again, and then transitions into that parachute is a brilliant, just a brilliant like combo that I can't wait to see variants of in the full game or more gameplay. Um, yeah, and of course the Tremor test won't go down that easily, but it was awesome of them to show off the full weapons. And I think below that was the blaze canister that most machines have. I'm surprised that it's that large on a Tremor Tusk. Um, so, and I mean, just this looks picture perfect. Um, Almost something out of an actual like tropical landscape. The sand, the colors is it's just so impressive. And I mean, all in all, this was uh, for me one of the most impressive, obviously for my channel, but also just out of sheer because it's hard. It, you have Zero Dawn, which in my opinion has the best combat of any game um, for the PlayStation or for that generation, and to still be able to build upon that and introduce different ways to traverse the environment is so impressive. And just make it feel natural, make it feel a part of what Aloy would be capable of. Um, I mean, there's so many great mechanics there, and of course, this is just the beginning. This is just one. snippet of gameplay that we're going to see over the next couple months, and hopefully, um, well, I'm sure that November is still. Actually, I'm hoping that November is going to be the release date, um, because that would be awesome. That would give most of us a chance to actually get our hands on a PS5 because they are scarce as hell. Um, but this is the game that I would totally buy and have planned to and plan to still to buy a PS5 for. Um, PS5 for. Um, I'm just blown away by this reveal. I knew it was going to be good. I just didn't know it was going to be that good. And um, I mean, geez, they really knocked it out of the park. Um, I just can't wait for more. Um, I mean, that 14 minutes or so was excellent, but I feel like I need like 1,400 more minutes just so I can see how amazing this game will be. So yeah, those are what I thought of the gameplay reveal for Forbidden West. I'm for a while there I was speechless, and to a certain degree I still am. Um, so yeah, I think that I'm just going to leave it here because I feel like I might repeat myself. But yeah, that's what I thought of Forbidden West, and um, I can't wait for more. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys all have a good day. Good luck finding the PS5s. Um, and I will talk to you either in the next video or uh, in the comments. All right, everyone, take care.